Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Brandon Ingle from Ambiguous Films, just here to give you the latest update of what's been going on. So this video is more to give you guys an overview of my gear, as well as touch very briefly as what's been going on with clocks. So let me talk about my gear pretty quickly here. So first off, the camera that I'm using is the Sony Alpha 55. It's a DSLR camera. And if you guys have never heard about this camera, it's really, really cool. It shoots full high-definition video while continuously autofocusing. What's really nice about that is that it allows you to track very fast-moving objects with continuous autofocus while doing a 10 frames per second burst. It sounds like it's going to break the wall. It actually doesn't. It comes in at $800. They actually moved the price down $50 recently. So you can pick up the camera for only $800 versus the comparable Canon, which would probably run you around $4,000 for a DSLR going that same speed. That would be the 1D, I believe does 10. It might only have 8 or so. Let me talk about lights real quick. What's really funny is that I'm a huge budget guy. I always look to do things as cheaply as possible without sacrificing too much quality. So the lights that I used, some people are going to hate me. I went to Walmart. I know, you guys are probably yelling at me right now. I went to Walmart and I picked up 3 work lights, 4 actually. I picked up a 300 watt light right there. Whoa, that was really bright. And then a couple of other 120 watts. I got a 500 watt as well. I actually can't use it. I'll get into the reason why I can't use it in just a second. So after I got the lights, I went to Home Depot and I bought 3 dimmer switches, which instead of, typically cutting out the wall and then trying to, wire everything through there, which is nothing I even wanted to attempt. I got the type that you can plug into a wall outlet and then plug the light or some other thing into that, and then you can dim it that way. So that worked really well. Those are 300 watts each, so they can support actually all 3 lights, not simultaneously but individually, which is brilliant because until I start using 1Ks, I don't need a lighting board. I don't need anything that's going to cost an arm and a freaking leg. So altogether, my lighting setup cost me somewhere in the ballpark of $100. So 4 lights. The 4th one I'm not using because it's a 300 watt dimmer and it's a 500 watt light, so I can't use it. And it's extraordinarily bright. It's pretty insane actually how bright that thing gets. I can't even use it. It just floods everything out. Probably everything costs about $85. The stands that I'm using are just music stands because I'm a music guy, music producer. So I had some extra stands, and I just like on the one work light, it doesn't have any clips, so I just hook it onto the to the boom of the music stand. The other ones I'm using just clips. There's one right behind me. I'm actually just clipping that onto to the overhead wall. There's like a little thing that I can hook it onto. But overall, everything is really cheap, and I'm running power cords and everything, but all in all, I did the lighting setup pretty cheaply. The tripod that I'm using, I actually just got that today. What's really funny, I have never had a tripod, nor have I've had the desire, but I just haven't had the motivation to actually go spend money on a crappy tripod. I've always wanted one that's really good, but not like $400, and apparently they don't make those. I don't know why not. So, hey, if you guys actually have some tripods that are really good for under $200, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know about it and where I can get it, because I don't feel comfortable spending $400 on a tripod. It's just, I don't. The one I got today was like $30, and it gets the job done until I can invest in something like that. I actually got a monopod the other day, if you can see it here. This is the Targus TG MP6 710. And I actually really, really like this. It's a very nice design. The hand cushion is pretty comfortable. It looks like it's not, but it's very nice to hold. The mounting plate for the camera is very simple. It just it secures the camera in place. And then what's nice is that it has 3 extensions on it. So the first one here, second, and third. So it goes pretty far. You probably went out of the frame. It goes like 57 inches, I believe, is the extension on it. It's almost as big as my It's almost as big as my snowboard. And what's really funny is that you can actually use this as kind of a mock camera stabilizer. It's pretty ghetto, but you can do it because your camera sits here, and if you hold it right where the grip is, this bottom stabilizes the camera, especially when it's extended, 2 times. If it's almost impossible to extend it all the way because it touches the floor and goes up higher than me. I'm 6 foot. So yeah, you can use this as a camera stabilizer. I did the other day. I shot just like a little bit of a video. I'll include a clip of that right now so you can kind of see what that looked like. Yep. Hey, wasn't that pretty cool? Yeah, I thought so. I mean, you can see it is very stabilized, and it doesn't move around a whole lot. Anyway, let's talk about sound. So the microphone that I'm using is an Audex F15. It's a music condenser microphone, so it might be a little bit less convenient for actual film applications, but since I'm in a studio, I figured, might as well use it. I don't have any other directional condenser microphone. The other one that I have is bicardioid. Figure 8 is another term for it. I don't really want to use that. I'm using a cardioid condenser microphone, which is pretty nice. You can see it's just outside the frame, but it's nice. And that's one of the things that I learned is that you can frame stuff so well and place things, and the audience has no idea that it even exists. I bet you didn't even know that it was there. You might see the shadow on the back wall, but it could be something off afar that's not even close to me. But it is. And it's glorious. And let me actually talk now about what I'm running that into. So I'm running it into a US 2000 from Tascam. It's a price point of about $500. And that might sound really high, but it's really, really not for what you're getting. It's 16 simultaneous inputs. So, I mean, if you're into music, you can actually record a full band. So then out of here, it's running into a couple of KRK Rocket 6 studio monitors, which, I'm sure you've seen them all over the place. Everyone kind of whores them out because they look, A, super sexy, B, they sound extremely beautiful, and C, they make angels cry. So that's why a lot of people use them. That's why I use them. This US 2000 is being hooked up to my HP DV7. I'm sure a lot of you absolutely hate me for using HP. I kind of hate myself too, because 15 days before the warranty went out, which, oh my god, I'm so happy it was not 15 days after, my computer died. The hard drive took a poop and absolutely went out on me. So I had to mail it in. It was a big fiasco. I got it back. It's up and running. It's really cool. It sucked. I lost like 300 gigs. Yeah, that's kind of my setup. That's really what I'm running right now. It's kind of makeshift, and it's pretty ghetto, but hey. That's where everyone starts, right? Quentin Tarantino started out in a movie store. That's where he never even went to school for his stuff. So hey, figure I might be able to do the same. I'm actually gonna go to school for it, but you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I wanted to talk about that. All right, let's talk about clock real quick. I have not had that much time to write any of the script. I've just been extremely busy with school, trying to get stuff done before break. So it's kind of been at a standstill for a while. But I'm going to start picking that up because we're on break right now and I can actually have a chance to do that. So that's what's going on with that. If you guys are interested in helping out with that, hit me up on Ambiguous Films on Twitter. So that's twitter.com/Ambiguous Films, all one word. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave a comment down below. Hit me up, facebook.com. Just search Brandon James Engel. should be able to find me. Just look for my face. If you like this video, like it. If you want to comment, do it. And if you want to subscribe, it would make me super happy, guys. I love you. Anyway, hey, that's all that I really had for you guys today. Shoot me a comment if you guys have any, individual concerns. I'll be quick to reply to those. And you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I will. I'm probably going to party because it's my 20th birthday. And I know that I'm only 20, not 21. It's the most meaningless birthday that exists. I swear it. Like 18, it's kind of cool. Like you're like, oh, I'm legal, but I'm not really legal. 19, you're like, I'm getting somewhere. And then 20, you're like, wow, I'm not a teenager anymore, but I still can't drink. And it sucks. Hey, be safe, everyone. And I will see you on the flip side. See ya.